Ready?
Yep.
There's your coffee, Chris. It's nice, kind of nice sitting here in a nice warm kitchen on a rather brisk autumn day.
Town center or something?
He wants a little human interest.
Oh, human interest.
All right, we're Chris and I were scouting out a cellar hole one time, and we were just looking around, and we don't, we don't dig for anything. We just want to just leave things just the way they were. But I picked up a brick, and underneath it was a $20 gold piece. And Chris made me put it back. The next day I went back to retrieve it and it was gone. You think?
And what a rotten guy Chris is. Which is on a postcard created for...
excuse me, but I don't want to offend you by correcting you, but that is not a postcard, it's a note card.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about my mistake there.
Quite
on this note card is a painting.
I want to have to correct you on something, Chris, and please don't take offense. You say village. Well, it's township. Village is the very, like Westminster West Village, and Westminster East Parish Village was just right there on Route 5.
I stand corrected.
Little kitty. So the person that owned it at the time, Korean Brush, was a noted infamous Tory, and the state had confiscated his land. So Robert Crook was appealing for his land, and he told the board that instead of grinding corn for the townspeople, Korean Brush was more interested in grinding our liberties, is the way he put it. I think the little dog Penny is buried here as well. I don't see any mark for her, but I'm quite sure she was buried here. William's little dog, he thought a lot of the little doggy.
The design of the church is depicted very differently in this painting. Why is that?
Why, because this church is comparatively new. The old church burned in 1988 in a bitter cold December night. I think they had an old furnace and something went wrong, and it was pretty well going before the fire department got here. I was on the fire department then, and I remember before we got done there was not an awful lot left of the church, and our hoses were frozen and we were frozen, and it was a mess. Ready to go?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. This is my daughter, Jessie Haas. We've lived here 60 years, and this is a photo taken at this point of Jessie standing in the road when she was 2 years old. So this is 58 years ago, and just look around and see how the landscape has changed.
The parent or guardian to sign the report card showing that they've seen it.
It looks like my report cards when I was a kid. And I was usually in the high 90s.
You're a scholar and a gentleman, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, go ahead.
Well, that's our show for today on maple syruping in Westminster West. I'm Chris Bergman.
I'm Bob Haas.
And we have our honorary member, Pat Haas. And we are the CES.
All right, cut
that up.
I want you to just say, we are the West.
You're Chris Bergman.
I'm not going to say that. I mean,
okay.
What kind of an operation you running here, man?
I'm Bob Haas.
And I'm Chris Bergman.
And we're the
Westminster Cellar Hole Investigators.
All right,
Cut, let's do it again. Westminster Cellar Hole.
Westminster Cellar Hole.
Wait a minute, I'm going.
I'm Bob Haas.
I'm Chris Bergman.
And
we are the Westminster Cellar Hole Investigators.
I don't think we got that.
I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
Okay, wait a second. Whenever you're ready.
I'm Bob Haas.
And I'm Chris Bergman.
And
We are the Westminster Cellar Hole Investigators. I think, Bob, you should say this. I'm Bob Haas with Chris Bergman, and we are the Westminster Cellar Hole Investigators. Yeah, let's have at it. Come on, why not? In for a penny, in for a pound.
In for a pound. All right.
But we can both look at the camera.
Yeah. And so, sir, you can both look at the camera and say it whenever you want.
I'm Bob Haas. This is my friend, good friend, Chris Bergman. And we are the Westminster Cellar Hole Investigators.
That's perfect.